So right now you're about 107 foot. And usually when the length gets longer, our price per foot goes down.
Okay.
But right now, if you were to line it all the way to within a foot of the tap, and the reason we do to within a foot of a tap is if we go all the way out to the main, and that liner even goes into the main a half inch, we have to do a $2,500 Schwab cut. The liner is not allowed to protrude an eighth inch into the main.
Got it.
So it's a $2,500 cut. We go in the manhole with this big robotic cutter, and it cuts it. So that's $1 million tool.
Right.
That's expensive.
Got it.
So that's why we usually go, as long as the tap's in good shape, we'll go to within a foot.
Okay.
If the tap's in bad shape and you're in MSD territory, then they take care of it anyway.
Okay. Is it in decent shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's not. So we want to take a picture of that and send it. We got a busted tap here. We're going to send this picture to MSD. If the customer was to line this, they'd be looking at a 106 footer, and that's to the main. Give her another measurement to the right of way.
What does that mean?
What's that?
If it's the, whatever you call it, at the very end.
The tap?
Yeah.
So the tap is just where
It
your
connects.
line connects to their line.
Yeah. So if it's bad there, though, they have to come and fix
Right.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that helps me.
Yeah, that. Yeah, because the last thing you want is that thing to collapse, and then it's midnight and they're out there trying to fix it. The severity of that one versus, let's say one down the road where it's actually literally getting ready to fall apart. This one they'll fix. It just might not be at the top of the list,
Okay.
but it's not causing you any issues.
Okay. So then more than likely what's happening is all this stuff on the left is draining over here to go out the house.
Yeah, I mean, once I take it off, get some cracks there too. Once I take that plug off, I'll get some locates and see where it's going.
Okay.
Normally, in this situation, this one, and again, this is normal. Pause this.
Yeah, you can finish that. Sorry, I asked.
Let's stop it all. Any branch lines I see. Kind of get an idea of how it's running.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is my...
It's probably a 4.
Okay.
It's not, from what I've seen so far, it's not horrible.
Okay.
Maybe a 5.
Like, I bought this house and I knew I'd have problems like every time I turn around. Like, oh my God.
Well, let me...
Okay.
When I had my own business, I would go out just because. So the customer had to pay a deductible. Most of the time, it was $75 to $100. And they paid that directly to us. And 9 times out of 10, they were looking for a reason not to do the work.
Right.
They would, put the effort in by having somebody come out.
Yeah.
But then there was always some reason it wasn't covered.
Right. That's who I used to be with since I
Yeah, we had one guy. We've lined 2 of his houses. One of them was last Thanksgiving, not this past one, but Thanksgiving before last. We were out there on Thanksgiving. His line collapsed in the right of way, and he. This would be a downspout on the left side of the house. If you're facing it, it would be on the right side. We'll have one here on the left side, facing from the outside, be on the left side. I'm gonna bring it back to where that little hole was and see if I can see if there's a repair or something in the concrete too. There's a pretty good crack there on both sides of that. That's the far enough in. Yeah, that's the. Make sure, I believe that's the floor drain. To work.
Right. Oh yeah, I totally agree. I got divorced, which is why I bought this house, and my son no longer is at the school across the street, but my daughter still is. And so once she's done.
So there's a T there on the left. That's probably. This is a 4-inch line, and that's. Can you turn that sink on? And there may be a downspout coming in there, and that's why it's coming out there. You're clogged up in there. Look at this. All that toilet paper just shot out of there. So when you had your back up, it went up in there. So there's another T there. Looks like it's pretty much riding. Well, the sink one is down further. Yeah. And it's on the left. I may, if this ties in with it, I may be able to just go in there and then push it out. So you got another one there on the left, so that's probably these two. There's a lot of tie-ins.
And I was like, every cut, I'm like, what did you say that's $1,500?
So the first one's 800, each one after that's 400. Yeah, so it might be worth having somebody come in here and reroute. well as this located. Looks like a broken pipe bit.
So like.
So is it your guy or that guy? On full gravel. I can't get that out. I'll destroy my camera head at $6,800 if I can be on it.
Yeah, but so like that proves the point though. Like it's gravel that's the problem in the pipe.
Yep.
And so.
But it was definitely clogged over here. Because this was holding water all the way to the top. And I pushed a lot of stuff out, and it could have been gravel. So I can push gravel if the downstream part's open, but I can't push gravel upstream.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, and I'm guessing you're probably right with the radon, because if this was backed up before they cut in, that gravel is probably from the radon. Right?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay, it's my friend.
Right. Drain.